This is Sean 007 1986. Okay, that was unnecessary. But, anywho, let's talk. Alright, so as you may know, I've been doing a lot of things. As you may know, I've been doing a lot of things. And I've been doing is just been reading a lot of stories. So, yeah. As you may know, in my ever so interesting quest to get you all the good stuff I ever do, I do these stories for you. Probably because I want to do something that's, well, it doesn't remind me of work. I mean, I'm not saying my job is bad or anything. No. It's not that. It's really not that. But I can't believe I'm actually talking about this one. I already did the one with Kotaku with the bear and just I'm gonna have nightmares on that one. I really gonna have a nightmare on this one. But now I'm going to switch to another one that explores the hypocrisy of the mainstream media. No surprise. This one is talking about Sound of Freedom. Now, keep in mind, you know what? Might as well just do some backstory here for y'all, because I like to do my thing. Sound of Freedom. You see, Sound of Freedom was a movie. Sound of Freedom was a movie that was made and was completed on the 20th Century Fox back in 2018. However, that movie never saw the light of day because Fox was bought by Disney, and Disney managed to make sure that film doesn't do well. Well, not to do well. They don't want the movie to be shown. Well, the director Alejandro Gomez Monteveres, I probably butchered that name, my bad. He fought tooth and nail to get that movie out, and it did. And get this, and keep in mind, this movie had a budget of $14.5 million, and it did well in the box office on 4th of July weekend, actually beating out Lucasfilm's Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which bombed, by the way. So yeah, it actually did well, and IMDb gave it an 8.6 out of 10, while Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 75%, and 97% of people liked this movie. So obviously, this movie was actually did a hell of a good job. Hell, I might even go and watch this interesting video on this one. And if you wonder what the storyline is, it's a powerful film based on a true story, which depicts the remarkable journey of Tim Ballard, a former Homeland Security agent, as he battles against human trafficking. And you figure, that's a good movie. That's a good movie that has a really good message, a positive message for once. Well, if you're hoping for the mainstream media to actually give this movie any props, you would be sadly mistaken. And even if they did, would I be making this video? No, in what could be considered in a unique fashion, the mainstream media has decided to shit on this movie and say that this is QAnon-adjacent, meaning that it is a spreading QAnon conspiracy theory. Because of fucking course they are. You just... This is too easy for me, but I might as well just read it. Human trafficking film Sound of Freedom trashed by liberal outlets as QAnon-adjacent. Websites Jezebel claim at last QAnon's camp appeals gets the cinematic exploration it demands. Multiple liberal outlets have trashed the news film Sound of Freedom, a QAnon-adjacent and fit for QAnon in recent days. Descriptions that relegate the film about human trafficking to fodder for conspiracy theorists. Both UK publications, The Guardian and website Jezebel, claimed that the film starred Jim Calabrese, which was based on a true story of a U.S. Homeland Security agent rescuing 2 young children from human traffickers in South America, was attached to QAnon, a right-wing community that has been accused of buying into fringe conspiracy theories. This is the most stupidest thing imaginable. I mean, shit. I think of some crazy, stupid ass shit that will claim people on there. And the worst thing is, I do that shit for free. I seriously need to get paid for that shit. But that's just me. Although the film, produced by Angel Studios and released over the July 4th weekend, never engages in such conspiracy theories while exposing the underbelly of the real underground sex slave trade, both outlets links the film to fringe right-wing extremists in an attempt to discredit it and its box office success. Because of course they would. The reason why they're doing it is because they want to say, oh, this movie's bad, you need to go see Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. They're simping for Disney, to be perfectly honest. The Guardian did not pull any punches in its review of the film. Its headline reads, Sound of Freedom, a QAnon-adjacent thriller seducing America. And the piece itself began by trying to rationalize why the film wasn't as successful over the holiday as it was portrayed in the media, and then detailed its link to conspiracy world. Oh, if it wasn't as successful over the holiday, then why the fuck it beat out Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny? It stated, but for a fleeting moment this past 4th of July, while the intended audience of Indy's latest outing was presumably spending time with their families and friends at barbecues and in other social situations, an unoccupied fandom rallied by the star Jim Calabrese claimed the day with a $14.2 million gross versus Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny's $11.7 million. The Guardian tries to note that this was a box office success, stating, no matter that these figures were selective, almost willfully misleading framing to allow for the David and the Goliath narrative triumph by supporters, as the copious tweets accused Disney of being in cahoots with a global cabal of high-powered pedophiles make clear. The truth doesn't have too much purchase around these parts. Wow! Hey, Guardian, tell me you're not in Disney's payable. Tell me you're not in Disney's back pocket, while also telling me you're not in Disney's back pocket. I kind of fucked that up, but you know what I mean. The author of the piece noted that the film doesn't head into conspiracy territory, but only because the film supposedly takes care to be the most anodyne version of itself, all while giving those in the know just enough to latch onto. The author continued, the trafficking follows no motivation more elaborate than the services of rich predators, alienating all talks of body part black markets and the precious organ biochemical of adrenochrome harvest as a satanic key to eternal life. The first rule of QAnon, you don't talk about QAnon, where the normals can hear you. Nigga, what? They also described the film as a crisis pregnancy center. In a way, it gets persuadables to believe in its subject matter by giving them a more palatable version, echoing liberal claims that crisis pregnancy critics propagandize against abortions. The author wrote, these zesty stains of scaremongering are absent in the text itself. Oh, really? Scaremongering? You know, that's kind of funny. Ain't that what the Democrats and the liberal media does every fucking time when voting comes rolling around? Which, by the way, alright, next year's election year. So I'm pretty sure y'all definitely not gonna bump up the scaremongering on, oh, you have to vote. If you don't, then Trump might come back and will win and democracy will be dead. I'm sure you won't pull that shit. They will. They'll fucking will. They fucking will. But they lurk in the shadows around a film outwardly non-insane enough to lure into the persuadable. This disappointingly unjuicy Sound of Freedom pretends to be a real movie, like a pregnancy crisis center masquerading as a bona fide health clinic. Jezebel piece on the film called it an anti-child trafficking fantasy fit for QAnon, and claimed at last QAnon's camp appeals gets the cinematic exploration into man. Granted, the article did acknowledge that the exploitation of children is a real problem with no one, besides the exploiters, want. It added that the real-life Tim Ballard, a DHS agent played by Kyle has testified at the House Foreign Affairs Subcommittee and shared footage of the sting operation between Sound and Freedom with the media. Some of the footage also played during the final moments of the movie. Like The Guardian, Jezebel made the QAnon link through the association outside the film, such as those some of Calvarez's alleged beliefs he was espoused on media tours. The piece asks, and really, how distant can Ballard, and by extension of his organization, be from QAnon, when the guy who's playing him, with whom he's been promoting Sound of Film, has been using the press opportunity to peddle QAnon theories about adrenochrome and organ harvesting. It provides an example stating, in an interview with Steve Bannon earlier this month, Calvarez went on at length about the whole adrenochrome empire as driving demand for trafficking. Although Calvarez didn't direct Freedom, he threatened it as a passive project, appearing in its trailer to speak directly to the camera about its importance. Like The Guardian, that article, Jezebel accused the movie for being more palatable than right-wing conspiracy theories as a way to get normal viewers initiated with fringe subject matter. Mentioning Calvarez's post-credits message about the reality of human trafficking, the piece added, but of course, this is tailored to go down easy. That's how propaganda works. And Calvarez's famous begging at the end of the movie underlines the desperation to dissimulate. Sound of Freedom was producer Eduardo Gavadas recently spoke to Fox News about the Guardian's piece. It's part of a lot of distractions out there, trying to get the public attention off the film. He claims they're trying to take this movie away from theaters. Yep, that's exactly what they're doing, and they should be fucking ashamed of themselves. Especially The Guardian, because and they really, you know what, I really didn't want to bring this part up. I really, oh God, I really didn't want to bring this part up, but they forced my hand. Besides, funny how The Guardian decided to try to call this movie a QAnon conspiracy theorist movie, yet The Guardian is also the same publication who defended Netflix's Cuties. So yeah, they're the last person to talk on this one. Really the last person to talk on this one. And the only reason why they're trying to make hit pieces of this shit was because they don't want people to watch this film and watch this film. And there's a lot. There's a lot. I mean, you can go to Google right now, like I am right now, and there is a lot of unnecessary bullshit hit pieces. The Guardian, the Washington Post, Rolling Stones, the Center News, Variety. I mean, the list goes on. The list goes on. And they're trying to get this movie taken out of theaters because it has a powerful message, but it also beat out Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. And also, I find it funny how Jezebel and The Guardian say that this movie is all about propaganda when you have the fucking mainstream media in both TV, radio, podcasts, and newspapers actually do the same exact shit they accuse this movie of doing. I don't want to hear. You know what? At this point, they can go to fucking hell. Each and every last one of them, because it's like, y'all can't say, oh, y'all doing this shit, but at the same fucking time, y'all are doing. Let me rephrase that. You can't just claim this movie for spreading propaganda when y'all doing the exact same fucking thing every fucking day. And besides, maybe and here's another thing. Maybe if that bitch Kathleen Kennedy didn't ruin Indiana Jones like she did with fucking Star Wars, we wouldn't be talking about this. We wouldn't be talking about this. Indiana Jones was an iconic movie franchise with an iconic hero. Lucasfilm, Disney bought Lucasfilm with these beloved IPs. IPs that is guaranteed to make Disney money. But what did Disney do? They took those IPs, destroy every piece of it, and then destroy legacy characters that people love, and put in these fanfic characters nobody gives a fuck about. But there's I mean, what the fuck? And then also you got media out here coming out, running the woodwork, trying to shit on anything that doesn't fit their bullshit narrative or push their fucking politics. I mean, do you want to? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Do you not see what fucking Disney is dealing with right now? They're already $900 million in the goddamn motherfucking hole. And with Indiana Jones bombing right now, you really think they're going in the right fucking direction? Are they? But no. Let's shit on this movie. Let's shit on The Sound of Freedom. Because for some reason, that's one way. Because, that's one way to help Disney. That's one way to help Disney. I swear to fucking God. This is why no one takes the media. See, it's shit like this why no one takes the media fucking seriously anymore. No one takes the seriously anymore. Because it seems like they can never tell a fucking truth. They can never tell the truth to the American people, to normal motherfuckers like me, if their life depends on it. Shit. Gonna shit on this movie because a Disney fucking movie didn't do no money. Fuck you. Shoot. And now I see why Disney was trying their best not to have that movie released. Now I see it. And now they're trying to shit on this. Fuck you. But anywho, that's just my 2 cents on this one. I just feel like this is so sickening how they're trying to trash this movie for no goddamn reason whatsoever. Yeah, trash a movie like this, but let trash like Dial of Destiny keep going on. Like Dial of Destiny, bomb for Disney. Elemental, bomb for Disney. The Little Mermaid remake, bomb for Disney. Disney's been shouting out bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb. And I know it was what about DreamWorks? You didn't go. They drop a bomb in Ruby Gilmore, Teenage Kraken. I'd rather watch that movie than The Little Mermaid 2023. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Okay. Had to calm myself down on that one. Never got fired up on that one. But as you may know, this is Sean 007 1986 signing off. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell so it opens an update, share with friends, share with neighbors, share with others, and yeah, that's about it. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Really, Guardian? You're gonna shit on that movie, yet you'll defend cuties. Motherfuckers.